Vlogmas. Just finishing up the work day. It's a Friday, so I only put 7 hours on my timesheet, and I'm going to take off early today. But I needed a pick-me-up, so I went down to this this coffee shop, and I got a lavender latte, and they've got little vegan cookies there, so I got a vegan chai cookie. And I think I'm gonna light this candle. This one's the Cozy Nights candle. I'm not as in love with the smell as I was when we were at Target. My brother and I went and we were just like, let's buy candles, and we got lots of candles. But I did do last night, Lauren came over and we did a lot of this puzzle, and so it's getting there, guys. We did all the fun parts of like the border. I've got everything out. This is my mess over here of all of the pieces that I didn't know what to do with. And she got the little house together and some of the other parts to it. So she did a much better job than I did. But I did at lunch. I was standing there. I know, this morning I was warming up some coffee and I was waiting. As I was waiting, I just started like clipping pieces together, and I ended up connecting a couple of the big ones, which is fun. I like having a holiday puzzle to do. Hopefully by next year I'll have forgotten it and I'll just do the same puzzle over again. Cat is trying to eat the reef again. I wake up and there'll be like some bits of shredded reef on the ground. It's probably not good for you, Cat. Cats eat so much weird stuff. Like, she ate her teeth when she was a baby and her teeth were falling out. She just like swallow them. I was like, Cat, we can throw those away. You don't need to swallow your teeth. And my vet was just like, yeah, cats eat weird stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna finish sending out an email. It's like a dashboard update to my client of everything that happened this week. With the COVID stuff last weekend, it's gonna be an important update. So I'm sending that out. I seem to have just gotten a wave of energy. Maybe I don't need this latte. And yeah, we have that one piece of work out to bid at this other site. And so there's another PM that's working on that bit, but it all kind of rolls up to my project. So that'll be in this update. And yeah, I've also been watching the innovation videos. Oh, boss is calling me. Gotta go. Today is payday. I got paid yesterday. It might show up in my bank account today. I'll have to look. But I get the notification of my pay stub on Thursday mornings, which is nice because then it always reminds me to go and see what is in my bank account. So I figured I would kind of run through my paycheck, and it's pretty exciting because I just got a phone call from my supervisor with with what my raise is going to be for the year. So we went through the whole review process, which I have some thoughts on the review system. And then typically you get two parts of a salary increase. There's the part that is the equity part, so it makes up for inflation, and it's just an across the board, everybody gets 2% or whatever it is. And then there's the merit part. So this is based off your review and how much your supervisor negotiates for you, and how much money they have in the whole region or with everybody that they're working with, or who are all of their direct reports, and how they plan to split it out between those people. So I got a 6% raise, which is really awesome. It's like amazing, actually, which is all of merit raise. And that's basically, it's a function of my performance and the sales that I'm doing and the actual work that I'm doing, and client services, things like that. So 6% raise is awesome. So I was just going to walk through my paycheck from the last 2 weeks. So we get paid every 2 weeks, and actually Jacobs is really good about you get the paycheck that I get this week is from the timesheet that I submitted last week. So they turn it around really fast and it just kind of drops into my bank account, which is also very nice. I remember that, like that feeling when you're, you know, working a job and you have to go and like get the paycheck and you're like, oh my gosh, this is my paycheck, and then take it to the bank. I remember how nice that feeling was, like in high school and after high school even, where I was like working at the pizza shop or the donut shop and just like having that physical paycheck in your hand. But it's also really nice to have it just drop into your bank account and not have to like ever worry about it at all. So that's what happens now. And I get some of my taxes taken out of it, which is based off my W-2 or whatever the form is that you sign up for how many taxes. It's just a number. And so I get a 3, which I think the lower the number, the more they take out in taxes, and then you'll get back in your tax return. I prefer to pay a little bit in my tax return because it means that the money I have is liquid until I pay it, so I have the opportunity to invest it. So it's in my pocket instead of in the bank account of the government that I will then get back. And so I prefer to do it in my pocket because then I can make interest on it, or I can make, I guess it wouldn't be interest, it would be stocks. It's in the stock market. Is that interest? No, I don't know what they call that. So I get a 3 taken out. This year I think I paid about, you know, everything they took out, they kept. And then I also paid an additional like 200 or 300 on top of that, which means I like have narrowed it in pretty closely to what I think I'm going to be paying in my taxes every year. So I get a 3 taken out. There's no state tax in Texas, which is pretty awesome. And why a lot of people move here from California. So none of that is taken out, but I get my regular pay, which is, so the last pay period was Thanksgiving, so I had a holiday. So I got 72 hours of regular pay, and then 8 hours of holiday pay. And I actually worked a little bit of overtime, so I get straight overtime, and I have some hours in here for overtime work. So they also total up like your year to date. And so typically, because I get overtime, my year to date right now is more than my salary. And it just means I worked enough overtime this year that I've made what my quote unquote salary is, but I'll continue making, you know, my paycheck for the rest of the year. Actually, I can, you know, see that it's $14,000 in overtime for this year. So then we've got the deductions. So that's the earnings part of the paycheck. We've got the deductions part, which is the federal tax that they take out. It's like $900. Social Security tax they take out is $340. And Medicare tax, $80. Let's see. The others, so we've got what goes into my checking account as just my, you know, what's left in my paycheck. I've got Delta, which is dental, I think. Health savings, so I've got an HSA, health savings account. So I take out, because the health savings it's like $3,500 for a single person. They might have changed it to $35,500 for this year. Basically, that's the amount that I can put into my health savings account each year, which I can then use for medical expenses, or when I turn, you know, 60 or 62, whatever the age is, you can use it for any sort of expenses. But basically, it's in this health savings account. Most of it's vested into stocks, and some of it's liquid for me to just use for those medical expenses. Like I used my health savings account for my LASIK earlier this year. So my company will match some of the health savings, so they put in $500, and then I'm putting in $3,500, and I have it just taken out pieces of every paycheck. So they take out about $120 a paycheck. I am apparently signed up for stocks with my company, which I kept thinking I need to sign up for stocks. I'm not getting my company stocks. But now that I'm looking at my paycheck closely, I am definitely purchasing $700 in employee stocks. I think I did go in, maybe I did check that off my to-do list where I signed up for company stocks, and I was going to, I'm trying to get in my portfolio, I only want 5 to 8% of my company stocks, but it's quite a significant amount that I would need to put in, because I was going from very little to, you know, 8% or whatever it is in my retirement portfolio. And so I probably did sign up for a lot of stocks to be taken out in the next few months, just thinking in a couple months later, I'll meet that 8% or whatever it is, and then I'll cut back on how much I have taken out of every paycheck. I've got okay, so that's healthcare. So I take out some for my health benefits, vision benefits, which when I re-enrolled this year, I did not sign up for vision benefits again because I don't expect to go in for glasses now that I have LASIK. And then my 401k and what goes into my 401k, which is my retirement account. So health and vision is about $70 a paycheck, and then the 401k is $280, and it's less than that, $280, which means other benefits. Apparently I paid something that is GTL 2.58. At one point I looked up what this was. I don't remember what this is. Oh wait, that's hours, total work hours. I don't know. 59. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. So anyway, that's basically my whole paycheck. It's one page, and they just send me the email when I get my paycheck, and then it shows up in my bank account. And then I, train. So anyway, that is what's going on in Payday world here. I'm still working. It's a little bit, it's almost 5. When I turned in my timesheet for today, I had lots of extra hours from going out on the field visit earlier this week, and then I worked late quite a few nights, and I worked on the weekend because of the COVID situation. So I had some extra hours, so I think I only put 7 hours in my timesheet. So because of that, I worked more than 7 hours today. I worked probably 8.5. So I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do a little workout here, feed the cat. That's why she's hanging out with me, as she knows it's about dinner time. And maybe do some more of the puzzle. That would be exciting. That's a fun Friday night.